Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my Boxy Charm, my December 2017 Boxy Charm review of products as well as some spoilers for January 2018. Let's just jump in. So in our Boxy Charm, the theme was glow and glam, glitz and glam, glitz and glam. And honestly, I didn't find this box to be very glitzy or glammy. So we're just going to start there. One of the first things that I want to talk about is the Real Her Be Fearless, Be Limitless blush kit. And it came in a white package. So I don't really like white packaging. The biggest reason why is because it gets filthy. It looks disgusting about 2 seconds after having it in your hand. But this is the blush kit. It did come with a mirror, which was nice. It also came with 3 shades of blush. And the shades are Fearless, Limitless, and Unstoppable. I think that this one was probably my favorite just because it's kind of pinky. I felt like it had the most pigmentation to it. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, so it was one that I didn't have to wear a highlighter with, kind of like that MAC skin finish that I have in Stereo Rose. But with that being said, this retails for $32, and while you can build up the colors in your blush, I don't feel like you should have to get any kind of color. When you start blending these guys out, you literally cannot see them. There's hardly any pigmentation to them, and they do have that feel of a baked blush. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they're very domed, so they have that feel of a baked blush. And I myself have just never had any kind of luck with baked products. So like baked eyeshadows, baked blushes, baked anything doesn't really work for me, and I don't know why. But the thing I can say about this is Real Her does have quite a few makeup items that are beautiful, that do have great pigmentation, and this is a paraben-free, cruelty-free, gluten-free item. So that was a plus. That was a bonus in there. I wouldn't pay $32 for this blush kit. I think it's awesome that you get 3 blushes in this, but none of them have the pigment payoff that I would expect from a blush. The next thing is this Bronze Essentials from Beauty Basics, and it looks like this. This retails for $39.95, and this bronzer is not awesome. It's really orange. It comes off really orange on your skin, and it's very very powdery. So that is it on my skin, and that's just pushing my finger through all the different colors. What I can say is the less of this color that you have in it, the less orange it appears. So if you can dig your brush into just this darker strip, more power to you, and it is a pretty decent bronzing color at that point. But these gold strips, they are gold, and they are the powderiest of them all, and I don't like a gold bronzer. I do not want to put gold on my face as a bronzer. I might want it as a highlighter, but I definitely don't want it as a bronzer. And I feel like you can't get around that because it's not just overspray. So far, I've used it quite a few times, and you can tell that it's just kind of meandered into every color in this palette, and it kinda sucks. Like, I wouldn't pay $40 for this. The packaging feels really cheap. It's just super plastic, super cheaply made. It feels like bronzer that isn't very pretty in the first place. And for $39.95, I better get a kick-ass bronzer. I know that I can get a luxury bronzer for not much more than that, so that doesn't have gold flecks all over inside of it. So those two products were not worth it for me in this box. However, we're getting into the three products that I did enjoy. So the first one is this vintage illuminating face highlighter, and it again comes in white packaging, which I'm not a fan of, and it is pretty dirty if you look at it. But this highlighter is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous highlighter, and it's kind of this pink tone with kind of a gold shift to it. Can you guys see that? It is beautiful. It is a beautiful highlight, and it's huge. It has 8.16 grams of product in this box, and it is a beautiful highlighter. So I am very, very happy with this. And if anything in my box was glitz and glam, it was this. This is a beautiful highlighter. I'm so excited that I got this instead of any other product I could have gotten instead of it. This retails for $32, and I would pay $32 for this. And because the product is as good as it is, it's not super powdery. I mean, it is powdery-esque, but it's not super powdery. It is just a really pretty highlighter. Because I've had the experience with this highlighter that I have had, I will maybe repurchase from, I will purchase from Vintage something else that they have. This is quality. This is a good quality highlighter. The next thing I have is this Makeup Geek Showstopper Cream Stain, and this is it, and the color is beautiful. I have to say that this was probably not one of my favorite things in the box. Its retail value is 12 bucks. I'm not really into lips very much. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that. And this is the color, so I was a little curious about the color. It is very mauvey brown, which I was curious about but knew that I could probably pull off. It has become one of my favorite lip products. It's very comfortable to wear, and because it is a lip stain, it's very long lasting, or I feel like it's long lasting. It is the product that is in my purse that I now retouch my lips with on a daily. The doe foot isn't bad. It's not like one of my favorite doe foots. I think if you guys watch my Best in Beauty 2017, my favorite doe foot is the Dose of Color one, because it's a slanted doe foot, but it has a little bit of a dip in it as well. This one does not have a dip in it, but it is a slanted doe foot, and as opposed to an up and down doe foot, which you find in a lot of glosses or stains, and I have a hard time using. So it is the item that I reapply onto my lips when halfway through the day my lipstick has worn off. The last thing I have is this Tarteist Lash Paint mascara that is phenomenal. I love this mascara. It is a mascara that I have been wearing every single day. It is just a rubber wand with the pokey, you know, fingers to it. And while it boasted like an enormous amount of lengthening, let me see if the card says 2700% lash volume, I don't find that to be true. I do find it to be voluminous, and I do find it to also be lengthening and defining, and that works for me. I don't find a whole lot of volume or a whole lot of length or a whole lot of definition, but because it's able to do all three and I don't have to bring another mascara into it, that works for me. It is my favorite right now mascara, probably my favorite of all the mascaras I've used, and I've used quite a few. Its retail price is $23, which isn't bad for a Tarte mascara. It's not bad for a mascara, period. But it is a jet black vegan mascara that has a molded brush that grabs and coats even the tiniest lashes. I do find that to be true. It does grab the little tiny ones on the edge and in the inner corner. that you have a hard time grabbing. And it reminds me a lot of Benefit They're Real, but I don't have as much problem stabbing myself in the eye with that one like I do the Benefit They're Real one. And that Benefit They're Real one hurts when you stab yourself in the eye with it. Just saying. So with that being said, this box was worth $138 was what the retail price of the items in the box was. I paid $20. Do I think it was worth it? I do not like these two products here. I think that these two products here could have been left out of the box. Like, give us a single blush that works better than this. Give us a bronzer that doesn't have strips of gold throughout it and is more of a bronzer than, God, this is so orange, y'all. It's so orange. But the other three products I definitely use, and I use often, and like I said, this lives in my purse because I use it every single day. This I use every single day, and this I don't use every single day because I have an enormous amount of highlighters, but I do use it at least once a week or twice a week. You know, it's just a beautiful highlighter, and I love the shift that it has. Was this the best box from Boxy Charm that I've received yet? No, absolutely not. This was my 5th Boxy Charm box, and it was definitely not the best box I've received. I have to say, like, I have received several that were better, but 3 of the 5 products I received I enjoy. Next month's box, well, this month, January 2018 box, and for those of you who don't want spoilers, I'm about to do some spoilers, so vacate or turn the video off now. Now would be your cue. We'll have 3 items that I know of that I am super excited for. So the first one is this Dr. Brandt Illuminizing Primer, and I'm showing you the picture from the Boxy Charm Instagram. This is an illuminating primer, and the reason why I'm excited for this is because I'm in this place where I feel like Laura Geller primers are the only primer that I can use, that they're the best on my skin, and so I have a different primer in my 18 and 2018 project pan because I need to venture out in primers, and I feel like this is a good start. Dr. Brandt is a very good brand, and I'm excited to try a different illuminating primer. I have tried a Laura Geller illuminating primer. I'm excited to try another one, and I love Dr. Brandt's stuff that I've received in my boxes before, and he's very expensive products. Another item that we're supposed to receive that I am super excited about is this Crown Brush palette right here. And I can't remember what this palette is called, but everything I've seen on it, it reminds me of an all. This is from the Crown Brush website, and it is some swatches. And it is a repost from Laura Lee. It looks to be all metallic shades or shimmer shades, so I'm really excited about that. And it is a gorgeous palette, and I've never tried a Crown Brush or a Crown Brush palette before, so I'm really excited about that. The other thing that I know that we're getting is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and that currently is my favorite brow product, so I am really super excited to have a full size because mine is almost gone. So I'm praying that mine lasts long enough for me to get the full size in my Boxy Charm. I haven't heard anything about the other 2 products that we might receive, so I'm a little leery with those 3 great items, what also might be coming with it, but I'm super excited for the box to come this month. So that was my Boxy Charm review for December's Boxy Charm, December 2017's Boxy Charm, and my spoilers for January 2018. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I do appreciate that you click on my videos and spend a little bit of your time with me today and any day. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of me. I certainly would love to see more of you, and tell me in the comments what you loved about your Boxy Charm last month and what you're looking forward to this month. And what your favorite product was in your Boxy Charm. Like I said, I've only been receiving Boxy Charm for about 5 months, and I've been seeing some duds and seeing some pretty great products though too. So let me know what your thoughts are, and until next time, guys, bye bye.